All right, let me do a quick part two. None of this is detailed, obviously. It's too much stuff to be in detail, but I'll give you another example of, just find things, right? I haven't even looked at this, but I already know it's there. If you go on the RSI for Bitcoin, okay, we're just using Bitcoin, but this works for everything. Oh my God, don't use RSI. RSI doesn't tell you anything. An asset can be overbought or oversold for a long time. Oh yeah, duh. But that's not how you use that's not how you use RSI. You don't use any indicator based off of what the indicator says it is. You use it to find patterns. Look at the RSI, right? Check this out. Oh, even the RSI is making literally lower lows, lower highs, right? Hopefully, maybe eventually it breaks out higher. But anyways, look at these support areas. Let me bring this up. Let me bring this down. Let me look at these support areas. Every time it kind of boom, 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 bottomed here, and it topped here. Except for this time, it didn't top there. It actually consolidated the 50% mark. See, the 50% mark, and then it went down. So what we're waiting for is for it to touch here again, right? Look what happened where it touched there last time. Look down and then look up at price, right? It touched here the first time. Bitcoin was at 20K. The second time it touched, or the last time, it was that was basically the low. Yeah, you would say everything here is a low, right? If you bought here or here, who freaking cares? The only people that'll be making fun of you is during that time they'll be making fun of you around this time. But when you're actually all the way up here, like who freaking cares, right? Same with here. This is the bottom. This whole thing is the bottom. Okay, same with right here. All right, buddy. This cloud's being freaking annoying. Yeah, see? Whole thing's the bottom right here. So therefore, what is next is that you just wait for the same thing to happen. Is that, once we touch here, it'll be like this whole thing will be the bottom. And plus, that lines up with the 4-year cycle. The 4-year cycle says that from here, October, we have about 12 bars right here. So we have what, 1, 2, 3 more bars. 3 more bars, right? If you look like 1, 2, 3, we would probably touch this, okay? That's one thing. Here's another thing actually with RSI as well is look at lower lows and lower highs. Check this out. It's actually kind of cool. If you look at RSI, let me get a different RSI. Tori, what the heck is that? Let me get a different one. Shoot, that one looks cool. Okay. Oh, I've used this one before, that's why. So check this out. Let me show you this. You see this 2021 cycle, right? It made a high and then a higher high, right? And people think it's gonna go higher. Check this out. Look. This got a divergence right here. It's with anything. People use it CVD and volume. People use it with basically every indicator, honestly, where there's divergence. So price is going up, but RSI, aka momentum, is going down. This is divergence, and so therefore price falls. Most likely falls. Right? Let's look at the cycle before it. Cycle before it. Oh, actually, this didn't have a double top, so we can't use that. Where do we have a double top? Right here. Kind of a double top right here. Yeah. So we have boom, and all the way up here, boom. Okay. Higher high. But then the same area, let's come down right here, same area, and then the same area here. Look at that. Lower. Right? RSI is lower, price is higher, therefore divergence, price goes down. Price goes down. And what's cool is that it's the same on the, I believe it's actually the same on the bottom too. Right, let's flip it. Let's flip it. Because we're humans and we don't read stuff upside down. Let's just flip it. So this is the bottom right here. Okay, this is the bottom. Let's look. I actually haven't even checked this. Yeah, what do you have here? This is going higher. Wow, this is going lower. Therefore, price also falls, which in this case, it goes up. There's literally a divergence at the bottom. There's a divergence at the bottom. Here, we actually are having the same thing. So we're getting close to the, and we are getting close to the bottom. The price is going up, but RSI is going down, right? Therefore, price will follow. Okay, it could just take a little bit longer, or it could just happen here. I mean, 60K is a good area. I would say 60K is fair value for, and some people are saying 120K is fair value. That is the slowest thing I've ever heard in my life. How is all-time high fair value? Anyways, that make no freaking sense, bruh. How are you saying up here is fair value? What the heck? anyways, really fair value. Let's take it, the very bottom, very top. Fair value is around, okay, let's be honest, like 70K. But realistically with Bitcoin right now, it's around 60K. That's fair value, right? And then anything under is kind of cheap. I want cheap. I want 45K, 33K, etc. But even buying here is not a bad idea. And there is a divergence. So there could actually be, that doesn't mean it's the bottom here. That just means that we could possibly go up. We could possibly go up before maybe going down lower, but we could possibly go up. Was this a divergence? No. Anyways, this one definitely was from here all the way down here, and higher. So, yeah. Oh, shoot. That's RSI. Man, there's so much. Just literally so much. You even have price volume. I've dug into recently. That's just another. It's nothing but another confluence. But you have price volume, same thing. You have your PLC right here. It bounced off PLC. We rejected it. Came down. There's a high volume node right here. Okay, we're bouncing off. Possibly go back to PLC. Possibly not. Who cares? The point is, if it closes under here, price moves down fast, bounces off. Right here, VAL, value area low, and etc. This is just another way, which is using price volume. Also another lagging indicator, just like everything else. It's not about it's not about buy PLC, sell PLC, buy here, sell here. No, it's about what is you look at what prices, how prices reacting to each thing, and that's how you trade. Just like RSI, you don't buy over, you don't buy when it's oversold, sell when it's overbought, or whatever, or vice versa. No, you look at how price reacts. You paint out, you draw out patterns. You look, it's pattern recognition. That's all it is. And hope this part 2 helped.